Today, the final character for the launch roster of Dragon Ball FighterZ has been announced, and yes, it is who we expected, but there's also kind of a curveball there, and that's why I wanted to make a video about it. Usually, I stay away from videos about scans, but this time I want to talk about this character. I don't want to talk about gameplay. There are a few screenshots in there that show some of these characters' abilities, but until we see actual gameplay, we don't really know how they fit into the game or why this character is unique, why she plays differently. Yes, it's a she. It's Android 21. Everyone knew she was going to be the last character. It would be super weird if she wasn't playable. But you know, until Bandai Namco actually confirmed she would be playable, there was still that lingering doubt in the back of our mind. Is she only in the story mode? Is she actually part of the roster? Now we have confirmation, but it's not just Android 21, it's Majin Android 21, which kind of confirms some of the rumors and leaks that happened in the past. There was this trailer where you could kind of see a female Majin form in the background. It was very hard to notice, but people did notice it, and it turns out that's Android 21. And here's what I have to say about this. I like the original design of Android 21 a lot. The Majin form, I don't like it as much. So design-wise, I'm a little bummed out that I don't get to play as Android 21 with a lab coat and all that. But on the other hand, Majin Android 21 also has a very unique silhouette, and she's got a tail, which I think she's the second character with a tail in this game. And I've put Frieza's tail to very good use in the beta so far, so definitely excited to see what she does with it. Now, for those who haven't followed this game as closely as maybe some others have, Android 21 is an original character created for Dragon Ball FighterZ with the help of Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama himself designed the character. I think it's only fair to assume that he also designed this one, and it feels like he's just pulling all the stops. He's just kind of merging. It's like a best-of collection of his previous work. We look at this character's hair and it's like, okay, we've had Super Saiyan Rose, we've had Super Saiyan Blues, Super Saiyan's been yellow for the longest time, let's give her another color, white. So Super Saiyan White, also she's a Majin, and she's an android, and she's got a Frieza tail. Super Saiyajin Frieza Majin Android 21. That's the full name, they just didn't include it. Like the other Boo characters, she seems to have some cravings, and the cravings on this one seem to be cupcakes. We can see some victory screens, and she's like, oh, cupcakes, so cute. She's got the solar flare. It seems like she can also turn her enemies into chocolate, or maybe muffins, or cupcakes, or whatever she wants to eat. She's got some huge black and red ki blasts, almost like Goku Rose. And I've said it before, I think Goku Rose is one of the most visually impressive characters in the current roster. So I'm kind of happy that they're using this color scheme for someone else, because those colors contrast very well in this type of art style. She's got a death ball type of attack, but we'll have to wait to see actual gameplay to see how these abilities behave in game. Now, given this crazy mix, this crazy best of all the characters that I've designed so far, Akira Toriyama, I'm very curious to see the story mode justification for how this character can be. Like, is she really an android? How does she turn Majin as an android? That's something that I don't want to speculate on, because the game's coming out next week and we'll learn very, very soon, but it did leave me very curious. Hopefully they nail it, because if they don't, then just this character just feels superfluous, and it feels like it doesn't fit within the Dragon Ball canon, which this game doesn't have to be canon, but it would make it more believable if it fit within that universe, you know? So yeah, hopefully they come up with a good reason for why an android is now a Majin android, and why does the Majin android have a tail? That's also something I would personally like to know, but if you don't want to answer that during the game, I guess I'll let it slide. The big question is, Android Majin, how? As always, huge shout out to shonengames.com. They do some amazing work with these scans every single month. They bring us the news this early, so just go check out their website if you want some more news on anime games. Really, really awesome folks. And if you want to get to know Android 21 a little bit better, you're gonna have to play through story mode, which this time around in Dragon Ball FighterZ, it will be a replayable story mode. Check it out right here to know what we're talking about, or if you're in the mood for something else, check out the video at the bottom. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.